Hello everybody. So welcome to our yoga session today. We'll come in to a seated position. So you can sit cross-legged or you can extend your legs, whatever works for you. If you have cushions or blocks or props, any pillows at home, you can sit onto the blocks or whatever you've got to elevate your hips. Ideally, you want the hips to be in line with your knees or higher than the knees. So we'll just sit for a moment, maybe rest the hands onto the knees or on your lap, closing your eyes and tuning into the body, to the breath. Observing for a few moments where you are this morning. Are there any stiffness or tightness that you can feel in the body? Can you begin to breathe a little bit deeper into those areas? And exhale and relax the tension out of the body. And just imagine that all the fatigue from the body is releasing out. And perhaps you might want to set an intention for your practice today. So you can take some time to do so. What do you hope to achieve or benefit from your practice? Is there something that you'd like to, a feeling you'd like to take into your day? And if you had to sum that feeling up into one word, what would that word be for you this morning? Now allowing your breath to return to its natural rhythm, natural state. Let's inhale and stretch the arms up to the sky, reach up, look up towards the fingers, and as you exhale, lower the right hand down, bending into the elbows, stretching the left arm against your ear, maybe allowing the head to drop, so we can also feel that stretch in the left side of the neck. Deep breath, press the left leg down into the floor. You don't want it to lift up. You want to press that down so you can feel the stretch a little bit more. Inhale, straighten the arm, come back up, stretch up, maybe look up again, chin to chest. Releasing the left hand down, bending into the elbow, reaching the right arm against your ear, pressing that right leg down into the floor. Deep breath into the side body. Inhale, come up, and exhale to the right again. This time maybe bending and pushing the forearms straight down into the floor. Otherwise you can just stay with the arms straight. Entirely up to you. Take a couple of more breaths here. And then slowly bring that left hand down. Turn towards the right leg, drop the head, allow the neck to drop, shoulders to relax, and breathe. Press the left leg down into the floor. Inhale, slowly come up, reach both arms up, stretch, chin to the sky, chin forward, Releasing the left hand down, bending into the elbow, and stretching the right arm against your ear. Breathe deeply, relax the left shoulder, press the right leg down, down, down. Gently and slowly release the right hand down to the floor. Fold towards the left leg. Head is heavy. Shoulders relaxing. Gently and slowly come back up. We're going to open up to the right side into a twist. Left hand to the right leg, right arm behind your back. Drawing the shoulder back, opening up. Breathe deeply. Slowly, gently come up. Exhale, twisting, opening up to the left side. Right hand to left knee, left arm behind your back. Opening up. Deep inhale, long and slow exhale. Inhale to center. Exhale, bring the hands behind your back. Walk the hands back, open up the chest, drop the head, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Breathe. Slowly chin forward, walk the hands back in, stretching up again, reaching up to the sky. Exhale, reach forward. You can walk the hands forward, again relaxing the head and the neck, breathing deeply. And slowly walking the hands back in, come up. We want to do a few seated cat and cow now, so bring the hands onto the knees. So if you like, you can cross the legs the opposite way now. And hands onto the knees, and as you inhale, pressing the hips forward, open up the chest. Draw the elbows close to the side, chin up to the sky. Exhale to round and to contract, chin to chest. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. A few more times at your own pace. Come back to center again. Let's come up onto our hands and knees. So if you have a blanket, you can bring them under the knees if you need a bit of support. And we'll bring our hips and knees in alignment, and then your shoulders and wrist in alignment. So the back is nice and straight. You don't want to drop the back yet. So you're drawing the belly into the spine. And a few cat and cow here. So drop the belly. Open up the chest. Look forward. And round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, open. Exhale, round and contract. A few more at your own pace. And then this time, as you arch your back, tilt forward, and then round and push back. So you can just hover here as you round the spine, hips just hovering over the floor, and then bending the elbows and arching back. Straighten the elbows, round, push back. Maybe bring the fingertips onto the floor so there's not too much pressure in the wrist here. And again, arch, tilt forward, round, press back as if you're going into child's pose. And feeling the stretch in the lower back. And one more. You can go all the way down into child's pose now. Allow the head to rest, the chest to melt down, big toes to touch, knees apart. Excuse me. Maybe want to roll the head side to side. And let's come back into tabletop position. This time, we're going to turn the hands the opposite way. So instead of the fingers pointing away from the body, we're going to allow the fingers to point towards the body. And now see if you can press into the hands, and we'll try and do a few cat and cow here as well. So drop the belly, look forward, and then rounding the spine, dropping the head. Inhale to open up. Exhale to round and contract. And going at your own pace. Breathe deeply. Try to feel as if you're sucking the belly into the spine as you exhale and as you round. Now we're going to push back the hips towards the heels, so you feel a nice stretch in the forearms here. And start to, as you push back, start to peel the palm away from the floor onto the ball of the hands and then onto the fingertips. And come and sit onto the heels. You can shake the hands out, maybe rotation here, and then opposite way, and shake them out. So we'll come into our first down dog. So stretching the arms forward, tucking the toes, hips and knees up. And here we can do any kind of intuitive movements that you like. Maybe paddling the legs one at a time. Draw the belly into the spine. Pressing the opposite heel down as you bend the other leg. Make sure that the hands are firm into the ground. You're not just putting weight in the wrists. And then now see if you can rotate the feet to the short edge of the mat as if you want to sink the hips down to the floor, but your hands are straight, the arms are straight, the hands are firm into the ground. And then back into down dog and rotate to the other side. So the left hip now pressing down to the floor. And again, arms are straight, chin to chest, breathe. And maybe rotate to the other side again. Breathing deeply. To the left. And then back to the right, to center. So from here, let's take plank and then up dog. And then down dog. Come up onto the toes, into plank, and then up dog. And down dog. Do a few more of these at your own pace. Make sure that the core is tight, the hands are nice and strong. Again, you're not just putting weight into the wrist here. Deep breath. And slowly let's step our right foot forward. Bringing the knee down. Again, if you need some support underneath the knee, you can bring a blanket. And so we'll just do some movement right and left, checking in with this hip here. Deep breath in, long and slow breath out. And then from here, we'll stretch our arms up. So maybe you need to adjust the right leg. Sink in the hips as you stretch up. Breathe deeply. Exhale, come forward. Hands to the floor. Plank. Exhale to lower knees, chest, chin to the floor or forehead. Inhale, pointing the toes, sliding the body forward. Elbows tucking into the sides, lifting chest up. Lifting up. Push back, down dog. Deep breath. And slowly stepping the left foot forward, lowering the knee down. And again, we can move into the hip, right and left, left to right. Just checking in with this side. Make sure you're breathing deeply. Then slowly adjusting the leg if you need to. Come up and bring the arms up with you. Hips are squared as you stretch up. Deep breaths. Slowly lowering the hands down into plank. Exhale to lower knees, chest, chin or forehead. Inhale into cobra. Exhale, down dog. Let's extend the right leg up to the sky, pressing that left heel down to the floor. And really try to bring the chest down as you extend that leg up. Slowly bending the knee, opening up the hip. We'll do some rotation here with that knee 3 times. And then opposite way 3 times. And slowly bring and step that foot forward, lowering that knee down, opening up the chest, lifting. We can keep that left hand into the floor and bring the right hand onto the hip. So you're drawing the shoulder back, so not to only push the wrist into the floor. Maybe see if you can now open up the right hip slightly, so rolling onto the edge of the foot and the knee drops down. And then bring that right hand back into the floor. We take plank. Exhale to lower. Any variation that you like. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Left leg now extends up to the sky, pressing the right heel down to the floor. Breathe deeply here. Then we bend the knee, opening up the hip. Arms are straight. Then square the hip. We'll do some rotations here, 3 times one way. And then 3 times opposite way. And then stepping that leg forward in between the hands, lowering the knee down. Deep breath. Lifting the chest. Opening up. Then we can keep that right hand into the floor and bring the left hand onto the hip and maybe roll onto the edge of that left foot, the knee opening up, so the hip opening up, finding you stretch here, deep inhalation, long and slow exhalation. Lowering that left hand down, and we take plank. Exhale to lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Deep breath. Maybe this time bring your forearms onto the floor here in the inverted V position, and try to bring your chin towards your chest, draw the belly in, breathe deeply, hold here, and lowering the knees down, push back into child's pose, rolling the head gently side to side. Come back into our down dog, lifting hips and knees up, right leg up to the sky, bending the knee, and bring that knee to the left elbow, then the right, back up, and again, left, right, up, one more, left, right, up, bend, and then step that foot forward. Maintain that hip width distance apart with the legs, then come up into high lunge. So bending into the right knee, arms up, reach up to the sky, stretch, open up. We're going to open up to the left side, keeping the knee bent. Either straight arms, or you can bend into a cactus shape here. Deep breath, core tight. Stretch up, straighten, come forward. And then we open up to the right side, keeping the lower half of the body intact. Either arms straight or bending cactus shape, entirely up to you. Then come up, straight, fold, plank. Exhale to lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Left leg rises up. Bending the knee, opening up the hip, and then square the hip, bring knee to right elbow, left elbow up. Twice more. right, left, up, right, left, up, and then stepping. Maintain hip width distance apart with the legs. Come up into high lunge, arms extend. Left knee in line with the ankle. We're going to open up to the right side, either both arms straight or bending. Breathe deeply. Straighten up, come center. And then open up to the left side. Either straight arms or bending again into a cactus shape. Straighten up. Come forward. Plank. Exhale, lowering. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Right leg up to the sky. Bending the knee. Stepping that foot forward. Back into our high lunge. And then from here, we'll bring that left hand to the thigh, the back of the left thigh. Stretching the right arm against the ear, reaching back. And then back up, and we'll go right hand to the back of the left thigh, stretch back. Make sure you maintain that balance. Breathe, back up, exhale, and straighten that right leg, fold. Deep breath. Relax the head, neck, shoulders, arms. From here we'll take plank. Exhale to lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Left leg rises up. Bending the knee and then stepping that foot forward. Maintaining hip width distance apart with the legs. Arms up. Breathe deeply. Left knee and ankle are in line with each other. And we lower the right hand to the back of the right thigh and stretch the left arm against the ear, finding your back bend. Slowly come up. Swap hands, left hand to the back of the right thigh, stretching arm against the ear, find your back bend. Arms up. Straighten the left leg, fold. Maybe bring your right foot flat on the ground, hands on either side, fold, breathe deeply. Deep inhale, long and slow exhale. And then from here into plank. Exhale to lower down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. And then we'll come into plank, hovering the knees over the floor. Shoulders over wrist, breathe deeply, then push back. And again, hovering the knees, bending them, keeping the back straight, core tight, shoulders over wrist, hold. And again, straighten. Once more. Bend, hover, core tight, breathe, hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. Push back, child's pose. You can bring the arms alongside the body to rest the hands, the wrist, roll the head gently side to side. Deep breath. Check in with your heart rate. See if you can slow the breath down a little bit more. And let's come back into down dog. Right leg rises up. Bending the knee, stepping that foot forward. Coming into high lunge, arms up. Hips are square in front of you. Then let's adjust the left foot to the short edge of the mat and come into warrior two. So bending into the right knee, instead of the knee coming in, you're pressing it out and going down as much as you can. So the hips sinking into the ground, arms in line with your shoulders, upper body in one straight line. Deep breath. We're going to lower the elbow to the knee, arm against your ear, as you sink down a little bit more into the floor. If you like, you can stay here or bring that right hand down on the inside of the leg and left arm extends straight up. From here, lower the left hand down. We're going to bring the hands on either side of that leg and see if you can straighten the right leg now and step and bring that left leg up to the sky. As high as you can, maybe walk the hands slightly forward. Get your balance, breathe deeply. And then from here, lowering that leg down, we'll come into chair pose. So bending the knees and allowing the chest to drop down, arms up, sinking hips down, opening up the front of the body, squeezing your knees and thighs in towards each other, pelvic floor tuck, then fold. Deep breath. We'll either step or hop back into plank. Exhale to lower down. Inhale into cobra. Exhale, down dog. Left leg rises up, bending the knee and stepping that leg forward into high lunge, arms up. Left knee and ankle are in line with each other as the hips come square in front of us. Then we'll adjust our right foot to the short edge of the mat, bending into the arm or the leg even, and then arms against, or stretching the arms out to the side in line with your shoulders. Breathe deeply, upper body nice and tall. Then lowering that elbow to the knee, right arm against your ear. Sinking the hips down a little bit lower if you can. stay here, or you can lower that left hand on the inside of the leg, right arm extend straight up. Breathe deeply. Lower that right hand down, straighten the left leg. We're going to bring the hands on either side. Bring that right leg up. Walk the hands forward, standing splits. Drop the head, relax the neck. Breathe deeply. Lowering the right leg down. We'll bend our knees. So the chest resting onto the thighs. We'll bring our hands to heart space, back flat, and then bring that left elbow to the right knee into a twist, but keep your knees together. Look over the right shoulder, then come back to center. And we'll bring the right elbow to the left knee. Hands in prayer, look over the left shoulder. Keep your knees together. Breathe deeply. And then lower down, fold. Take a few breaths here. Deep inhale, long and slow exhale. You can step or hop the legs back. Exhale to lower down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Right leg rises up. Bending the knee. Bring that knee in between the hands into pigeon pose. So the heel can come close to this left hip, or if you're really flexible, you want to take it a little bit further, you can bring the knee and ankle in line with each other and then fold forward. But make sure your hips are square so this left hip is not lifting up and you're leaning more into the right side. So check where you are. Relax your upper body as much as you can. Breathe deeply. And then from here we'll bring our hands underneath the shoulders. Let's lift up and walk the hands towards your back or towards the hips, and sinking that left hip down, open up the chest, breathe deeply. Bring the chin forward, hands into the floor again. Curl onto the left toes. Pressing into the hands, lift up, and we'll slide that leg through the left arm, and pressing into the left leg and the right arm, and of course your right leg, and arm against your ear, left arm against your ear, open up into wild thing. Breathe deeply. Slowly lowering that arm down, sinking the hip, and then bring that right leg back into down dog. And into plank. Exhale to lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Left leg rises up. Bending the knee. Stepping the knee in between the hands. So again, whichever variation here you'd like to do. Either heel to the hip or ankle and knee in alignment. Fold forward. And sinking the right hip down into the floor now, so you're not leaning into that left side. Weight distribution is equal on both sides. Relax your upper body as much as you can. Deep breath in,
Long and slow breath out. And gently and slowly lifting up, walking the hands towards your hips, reaching the arms back, open up the chest. You can drop the head back, squeeze the blades together, find a bit of a back bend here. Slowly chin forward, hands back into position, curl onto the right toes and slide that left leg through, adjusting that left arm. Rotate the right foot to the short edge of the mat, and as you extend that leg, stretch your right arm against your ear. Breathe deeply. Slowly sinking the hip down, right hand to the floor. Bring that left leg back. Come into plank. Exhale to lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Lowering the knees. Bring them wide, big toes to touch. Push back into child's pose, melting the chest down into the floor. Breathe deeply. Check in with your heart rate. See whether you can slow the breath down a little bit more. Let's bring the hands underneath the shoulders, pressing into the palms, lifting up. We'll come forward onto our mats. Maybe sit onto our shins, or if you prefer, you can always extend your legs in front of you. Walk the hands back and open up the chest, drop the head back. Breathe deeply, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Take a couple more breaths here. And then slowly chin to chest. Come up. We'll come into a wide-legged stance. And stretching the arms out. We're going to reach towards the right side, lowering the arm down and left arm against your ear. Or you can stretch it towards your toes, opening up the side body, pressing that left leg down into the floor so you're not lifting it up, and really leaning into the right side only. Deep breath in. Long and slow breath out. Slowly come up. Both arms come up. Stretch and reach to the left side. Lowering the arm down. Right arm against your ear. Or you can reach towards your toes. Deep breath. Press the right leg down into the floor. Opening up the right side of the body. Slowly come up. And we'll extend our right leg and bring that left foot against the right thigh, or the left thigh. Right foot against the left thigh. I think I said the opposite. And so we're hugging that knee in with the left arm, bring the right arm behind your back. Make sure that both glutes are on the floor. This side is not lifting off the ground. And open up to the right side. Breathe deeply. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist over the right shoulder. Coming back to center again. And extend the right leg, bending the left foot, bring it against the right knee even. And hugging the leg in with the right arm, left arm behind your back, opening up, both glutes on the floor. Deep inhalation, lengthen up to the sky. Exhale to twist over the shoulder. Slowly come back to center and bring both knees into the chest. Wrapping the arms around and chin to sky. One more breath, and as you exhale, chin to chest. Releasing, and so we'll roll back. So you can keep a hold of the knees and roll back gently. Hugging the knees in, roll side to side. And slowly come back to center, and we'll prepare for relaxation. So if your back feels sensitive, you can always bend your knees and allow the knees to drop in towards each other, your feet apart, maybe the hands onto the abdomen, or you can bring them alongside the body. Otherwise, you can extend your legs and maybe slide some pillows behind your knees to help support your back a little bit more. And again, hands on the belly or alongside the body. Closing the eyes, maybe rolling the head gently side to side a few times, going at your own pace. And then coming back to center. Resting comfortably, ensure that your lower back and shoulder blades are nicely relaxed onto the ground. Eyes are closed. Deep inhalation, long and slow exhalation. Breathing in deeply, abdomen expands. Breathing out slowly, gently, abdomen contracts. Filling the belly up like a big balloon. And exhale, letting it go completely. Deep breath in, long settle the body down into the ground a little bit more. So if you can breathe in for maybe 3 or 4 counts, and out for 6 or 8 counts, or as long as you can. Breathing in deeply. Breathing out slowly, gently, relax. Continue to breathe deeply. We bring our awareness now to our bodies, relaxing our feet, our legs, relaxing the hips, relaxing the trunk, the torso, relax the hands and the arms. Relax the shoulders, relax the neck and throat, relax the face and the head. Relax all the facial muscles. Relaxing the whole body from the tips of the toes to the crown and head. My whole body relaxing from the tips of my toes to the crown of my head. My breath is soft, smooth, rhythmic. Mind is clear and calm. Body feels light like a feather. Relax. Relax. Slowly and gently begin to move our fingers and our toes, bringing the legs together, stretching the arms above the head, stretching the body nice and long, pointing the toes, stretch, 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 and hugging the knees into the chest, nice tight squeeze, rolling to one side, and slowly come up into a seated position, sitting comfortably. Take a moment to observe the breath, the body, the mind, noticing any changes in the body, noticing any changes in the mind.
Inhale and stretch the arms up to the sky. Bring the palms together as you exhale. Draw the hands to the heart space. Take a moment to honor the light within you. And taking a bow. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your Easter Monday, and see you next time.